senator from Massachusetts railing on Tesla because the autopilot could be defeated and you could go to sleep. And we're like, really? You can put a water bottle in? So I put a water bottle on the steering wheel, and actually it works.
I don't think you went long enough.
I don't either, but there was a car that was kind of not quite in the turn lane, so I had to stop. So we'll just... I mean, I'm ready to take over. This was a total impromptu test to see if it could be defeated.
We're trying to be Mythbusters.
Yeah, trying to be Mythbusters. And actually, it can be defeated.
Yeah, but I was driving with it like that yesterday, and the light wasn't going on.
Well, let me take the water bottle off just to make sure it's not a glitch. So now my hands are off, and usually it takes about 15 seconds before it decides you're not giving input.
I'm not sure if it works all that well on the surface streets.
Well, there, apply slight turning force. So now the light came on. Now let me just put this on.
Oh. Wow.
That's funny. So, actually, I agree. That's a little too tempting to just put the water bottle on and get lulled into sleep.
Yeah.
Because that's just way too convenient. And it's too long to go without having to wiggle the wheel, in my opinion.
Yeah, but so it didn't come on for me yesterday, but is that because of where my hands were placed?
Possibly, yeah. If you're actively holding it and it senses enough that you're actively holding it or you're actively resisting it, it doesn't nudge
I
you.
drive like that.
So if you're at 10 and 2...
I am a 10 and 2 girl all the way.
If you're at 10 and 2, it'll almost never go off.
Oh, okay.
So it's not prompting me now. It's only when it detects zero input, on the surface streets it's for about 15 seconds. Or it detects the weight of a water bottle. So it should kick on any second now.
Or not.
Huh. There we go. So now it says, now the white light, and then it's going to throw an alarm. And if I unbuckle my seatbelt...
Yeah, we know what happens then.
I'll wait till the alarm comes on. There.
But see, you can still do that, right?
You can.
So,
You can.
you can still do hands-off driving.
I have to admit, I don't really like that you can just throw a water bottle in there and completely defeat the system.
I don't either.
I don't like thinking that other people are doing that.
Right, because they're texting or not paying attention.
Yeah. I mean, the statistics say guy on the left is asleep in the turn lane and pissed another car off and got honked at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Statistics say.
The statistics say you're far more safe with the autopilot fully engaged. But we are on a surface street, and I'm able to disengage it, and we all know this will not do well if there's no car in front of me when the stoplight hits.
Right.
So
Because it will go through it.
Yeah. But does that mean that the camera system that makes sure your eyes are watching the road is better? To me, that's not proven. And that senator said, oh, well, camera's the superior way. For me, that's not proven.
Okay, but here's...
And I want to see Cadillac's safety data.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to see them post their safety report using the same calculations that Tesla does.
Right.
And so we can compare.
Right. Okay.
And then we can draw our own conclusions using data.
But here's my problem. The senator wants Tesla to turn off all autopilot.
Oh, it's absurd. I feel so much more protected with a car watching the road along with me. That's just somebody who's never even taken the time to experience it on a road with real people to see just how much better it's doing. Look at my speed right now. I'm driving 42 and a 45. Did Did I do that when I didn't have autopilot? No.
No.
No. I passed all the slow drivers.
But I
Now I
don't
don't care.
feel like it should be all or nothing.
No, absolutely
The
not.
whole idea of, well, autopilot, it's too easy to get around the system, so let's make you turn it all off.
That's not a reason to turn it off. It's not a reason to turn it off.
And that's not the answer.
Right.
The answer is putting in additional safety factors,
That's right.
in my opinion.
Yeah. And he did call for a better system. I just don't know if Cadillac's system of, here comes an R8. R8, he's like, hey, a Model X.
All right.
Brand new. Still got the dealer sticker.
But he's a
not an
nice
autopilot.
car.
He's not an autopilot, and he's speeding.
Yes.
I'm driving the speed limit in autopilot. So you tell me which is safer. The guy that has his hands on the wheel that's speeding faster than anybody on the road, or the car that is driving going the speed limit? You tell me.
I think it would be this car.
I don't know. He just crossed 3 lanes to make a left turn after passing everybody.
Nice going, R8.
Nice going, idiot. Still a cool car.
Nice ice car.
Nice ice car.
But I wouldn't want one.
I would not buy that R8. I would not go even trade on this.
Nice going,
So
Jim.
just, notify me. Maybe I should put that water bottle on so it stops notifying me. No. It's reminding me that I need to pay attention to the road.
Right.
I think responsible drivers know.
Well, now here we got an ice truck with a whole bunch of kids
With a
in the
bunch of
back.
kids in the back.
How unsafe is that?
Yeah, let's talk about fixing the right problems, people. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And I'm not really mad. I just think stepping backwards from the way things are today, I rely on the driver assist system to keep me in the road. Even though I could do it on my own.
Right.
I rely on it to slow down when we're approaching a stoplight, even though I could do it on my own. But in this case right here, we've got a stoplight that's out. Blinking stoplight.
Yep.
And guess what? With the push of the brake pedal, I'm in control. It just helps me be more in control.
Right. So, the other day, I was coming home.
And I think, one second, I think Apple has proven to the world, with all the jailbreaking that's going on, that no matter how hard you work to prevent people from jailbreaking your system, if the incentives are high enough, they will do it.
Right.
Somebody's going to do it.
Right.
And, making it even harder to disable, it's a good idea, but it won't fix the problem.
It's not going to
Somebody's gonna
fix the
disable
problem.
it. Somebody's going to drive around without their driver's side door installed. Someone's going to cut the seatbelts and continue to drive. It just, when they're motivated enough to disable the thing that's inconveniencing them, they will.
Right. Right.
What were you
So,
going to say?
the other day, when I was coming back home, I was in the store and I lost my contact. And I used the autopilot to get me home safely.
Oh, because you were blind. Yeah, I remember you told me that.
With one contact in my eye,
Right, you had no depth
I
perception.
had no depth perception,
But the car did.
but the car did.
Yeah.
And so it was nice to be able to get home safely and know that I was getting home safely.
Right. You probably would have got home safely regardless, but it's comforting to know you've got a car watching out for you.
Yeah, I could have been ping-ponging around on the road.
Wouldn't have even known.
I wouldn't have known.
Because our criteria for safety is we're alive. That's
Right.
that's our judgment criteria.
Right.
And I'm just here
But
to,
it kept me completely in the center of the lane, and I didn't have to worry about my depth perception, and that was nice.
that was nice.
That was a nice feeling of safety.
Yep. One more thing watching the road.
Right.
Even though you're a little handicapped.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not that I want people driving around without contacts in.
I don't love that you can disable the system with a simple act of a water bottle. But that's not a reason to get rid of it. It's not a reason to throw the system out.
Well, and it's not a reason to shut down the innovation that's happening.
No.
That's what I don't like.
Right.
Improve it. Don't shut it down.
Yeah, and if Tesla noticed with the data, with the crash data, that this was a safety problem, they'd fix it on the spot. Why? Because they are the only car company on Earth that is posting their safety data every quarter.
Right.
They're
Right.
open, they're transparent
Right.
into what's going on.
Yeah.
And I hear complaints that they optimize it to look as best as possible in their favor. And yeah, every company does that to a certain extent. You can, and I don't fault them for that, because that's what businesses do. You don't emphasize the negatives.
Right.
But still, I want to see all the other car manufacturers doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's my challenge.
Okay. Well, that was a good talk, Joe.
Good talk.
See you soon.
Until next time.